in my face painting and airbrush kits at home. A lot of this stuff is personally purchased. Some of the things are purchased by the school when we got the chance to get our supply run from our classrooms before this whole pandemic virtual school teaching thing started happening. I had 30 minutes to get what I needed into my car and bring it home. So I brought what I needed to teach my 9th and 10th grade students. As you know, I teach 9th and 10th grade cosmetology. Principles of Cosmetology is 9th grade, but I focus on aesthetics and everything about the face and skin. And my 10th grade, I focus on nails and everything having to do with the hands and the feet. So with my 9th graders, I do teach them. We start with a foundation. And I do teach them about face painting. One, we do a lot of carnivals, events and such, where we do have booths of face painting, but I also do have that as the artistic foundation to makeup, hair color, nail art, face painting, designing, face charts, all that kind of stuff. As a foundation, artistic foundation, so that they can better their skill, okay? You and I both know, as instructors, know that a student that is good at drawing typically will do a better job at nail art competitions or nail art and just nails in general, and makeup designs, things of the sort, because they have that foundation. I'm not saying that a student that can't draw can't do good makeup or good nail art. I'm just saying that one student already has that foundation. So what I do is I teach them these techniques so that they can begin to build upon that foundation, so that when they get to these other services, they are fully ready for it. So these are three kits that I have. Okay, so we'll start at the top, work our way to the bottom. Clear my table first, so that I have some space to work with. I guess we'll start on the bottom and work our way to the top. I lied, I apologize, these are a little heavy. All right, so these big, huge bins, I found 4 of them at Tuesday morning. They're about a hand deep, or yeah, I guess deep. I don't know the size of them. I know they're expensive at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. If you go on Sundays, they have 40% off coupon, or you can go when they're on sale. Or you go to Tuesday morning like I do and stock them and see if they have them up on the shelves every so often. They only had 4 the one time I went. They were $7.99 and I bought all of them. So I really, really treasure these because they fit everything that I need. So I want to share with you everything that I bought or brought. Well, I guess you can say bought, because a lot of these things I did purchase myself personally. But what I have in my kit that I put together, so when I do my online virtual teaching, I am ready, okay? In here I do have some, so this is my face painting one. I do have some stencils. These are the stencils that were purchased. Let's see here. These are stencils. They're small stencils and big stencils for face painting, so I do have those in there. We do clean them, but sometimes they do get stained, so it is difficult to get some of that off, especially as the stencil gets older. I do have a pack of 4x4 aesthetic wipes. What I do not have in here, and I just noticed, is face wipes or baby wipes. We use baby wipes a lot because they're cheaper. But the face wipes, the aesthetics wipes, they say Romaire's on there because I buy them with the budget that I use to buy supplies for my students, for not to be greedy or anything, but all 3 of us teachers in our department each have our own budget, and so I purchase what I need for my students, and if I don't put my name on it, then it's just used, obviously, because what's there is available for everybody. And then it's used, and then when I needed to teach my 70 kids, then I don't have what I need. So that is why I put my name on it. And the other teachers know, and they're very respectful, and you know, and they do, if they need it, they ask and borrow and pay back when they get their supplies in. But typically they're very, very, very well respectful of that. This here, I did not fill it up with powder, but you put powder in here. This I bought from Burmax. When you push the pump, powder comes out. Powder squirts out. So it is a sanitary way to apply powder. So you do a face painting on a kiddo, and to dry out the product, the paint, you do 1 or 2 little pumps. You take your brush and you gently, so that you don't smear it, making sure the paint is already dry, you just go over it a little bit and it kind of sets. So setting powder, if you will. I also have the Maron. I love this product. It is very, 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 probably is, similar to Vaseline. I love the smell of it. But anytime you need to take away, and if you don't have the makeup removers or the makeup wipes or any of that, special effects makeup, stage makeup, stage blood, clown white makeup, or any of these face painting makeups, this takes it off like a gem. Love this, love this, love this, love this. We bought these from Frankel's. I bought all of them. This was $7, and it is absolutely worth the $7. A little bit goes a long way, and you just put it on, emulsify it, mix it all up. It looks like a gray mush, and then as soon as you see the design going away and just gray product going over the skin, then it's ready to, when you wipe it off, it's completely gone. So absolutely love, love, love this product. All right, sponges. I had a whole, I think it was like 32 of these, but I only brought 3. I didn't think I needed that many. I can wash these, but these are face painting sponges, so I brought those. And then I brought this baggie here. This is my personal collection. I bought this bag probably at Walmart or something, but it has my face painting brushes. And most all of these brushes are new because I bought them this last year. So these are art brushes. These black ones I bought from Hobby Lobby. These white with pink I bought from the dollar store. They're Wet n Wild. And then I have different just regular face painting brushes. So I have a thing for brushes. It's kind of an addiction. It's kind of an unhealthy addiction. So I was gonna up my face painting game this year, so that's why I bought all my brushes. I do make sure to kind of tap them off from the bottom to make sure that my bristles don't get messed up. Okay, so I do have my brushes. Those are my personal ones that I teach with. I do have the Tag face paints. These are the palettes, okay? They come with the 2 colors. This is my personal one. Love this color combination. And then I also have one of the we use these a lot. These are the global colors for face and mouth. Now the lids have paints all over them, but the colors are there. So we use these like crazy. Love them. Absolutely love them. My favorites. Bought all of this from Amazon bought all of this through Amazon. Okay, so we have those, and then these Snazaroo. We have various colors. We use these for face painting, and these you can get at Amazon. You get them at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. We got these at an art supply, and these are awesome. Okay, these are alcohol-based, some of them, and some of them are water-based. So you just need to make sure you read your manufacturer's label so that you know how to work your product. Another thing that we have is a face tattoo, glitter tattoos. So I have my sticks of glitter. These are all glitter. I have my fan, got from a hair show. Okay, so that I don't have to use my breath to dry the paint. I have my glue, which I should have a bigger thing of glue in here, but I just have a small one. And then I have more glitter. And then I have my stickers. So these stickers, this particular one is this is the Halloween set. So it will have a variety of different little stickers. What brand is this? I don't know. Sparkle 2. So we bought a lot of these different ones, the boys, the girls, seasonal, so I have a variety of stickers there to demo how we do that. So we do that a lot when we go to festivals and such. And then I have this little pouch in here where I have all of my examples of previous face painting designs that I have done in class. So I just kind of keep my examples, and so when I'm going to teach something, I just pull it out and, okay, today we're doing the unicorn. All right, now we're doing the owl, now the butterfly, now the Batman eye. They're not all perfect. We got some seasonal ones in here, but they're just kind of the ones that I pull out as my examples, okay, and when we teach them, I just kind of keep the ones that, like, oh, this is one of my favorite ones, the little deer. And so I just kind of keep them and go through them, and those are my examples. These are, I really like these too. Half faces. So I have my little, I should have this better organized, but that's just kind of how I have it. Shameful, I know. Good enough. They're all in a bag. They're all together. All right, so this is where I keep my little designs, whether we are doing them on the cheek, the arm, closer to the shoulder, maybe if you're doing it on the thigh, close to the knee, the thigh, or just on paper. So we do practice on paper, then we do move on to a face chart and ourselves and each other, okay? So this is definitely my collection for my basic collection, I guess you can say. It's a starter collection for my face painting here. And then let me bring you, hang on, I gotta turn around because this is a little heavy. Sorry. All right, so then we have here this bin. Now this bin I also got at Tuesday morning. This is typically, it says here $6.99, but I know because I purchased them, they're typically about $12 to $13 at Michael's, the regular price. I bought this for $3.99, total steal, okay? They're about half a hand deep, I guess. And I stuff these things, so these are all of my stencils. These are my big stencils. But when I went to the Texas Art Supply, they had a bucket one day with all of these crazy stencils. And you guys, if you don't know, stencils are expensive. So I have this huge collection of stencils that I love to use. The students love to use them. So when we're doing airbrush makeup, even face painting, but airbrush makeup mainly, I do take the stencils out, although I'm going to be honest, it is a pain in the rear end to keep them clean. Students are not very good about cleaning stencils, so I do kind of pull my hair out when I do pull these out, but they are awesome. So when we're doing body art or face art, whatnot, with our airbrushing, this is what I pull out on a free day when kiddos want to be creative, or when we're doing a photo shoot, or when we're doing our tribal photo shoot as well. All right, this here is a little kit. It's a makeup kit, and it is by, what is this? Stilla. It is a little boom box, so it's got two little speakers here, okay? But it has a little zipper. So what I use this for is this is my personal one when I was into airbrush makeup. This is my Dine Air. Din Air is what some people call it, but it is Dine Air, okay? I took the class and that's what they were calling it, so that's what we're gonna go with. So here on this side, I have my pamphlet with my stencils, my CD, that's how long ago that was, They have this 3D makeup effect and then my instructions. This all came in the kit when I first originally purchased it. Put my stencil back in here, and then it's got my color palette in here when I'm trying to match a color to a client. Okay, I have more stencils somewhere. All right, so in here, this is my bigger gun. This is my airbrush, my air tan gun. They don't call them a gun, they call them beauty brushes. I call it a gun, sorry. But it's a beauty brush, and then you spin this on here, you put the product here, and then you pull back and it's your body airbrush. So that's that there. Then it's got a smaller container for it as well. I had that in bigger packaging, but I went ahead and tossed it and just put it in here. These are all of my colors that I have for airbrush. Oh look, there's one missing. Oh, because it didn't fit. Okay, so I've got some more colors in here. So I have my hose. I have my battery charger. So this you can actually plug in for batteries. You can plug your machine into here, your compressor, and it'll work. If you're on the go, like a photo shoot or in the car, I do have a car charger for my compressor. These people have thought of everything. I have my charger for my machine, my plug. I've got my long Q-tips here that help with my guide, which this is my practice guide. It's missing one of the little rings here, but you pull, it has little dots here. So 1 inch away, 2 inches away, 3, 4, 6 inches away. Sorry, has little dots here, and it has like how many inches you want away, the machine away from the skin. And so that's what the Q-tips are for. So that's that. I've got some corrective under the eye makeup here. Sometimes it's hard to get under the eye. I've got my airbrush cleaner, liquid cleaner. I've got my cap. This is my, it's just for water, little container for water. This is my compressor. Ooh, almost dropped it. Okay. It's the push start kind. This is my practice color in my moist and dewy, kind of like a, gives the skin a really nice tone texture. Oh, here are my stencils. This is concealer, same as that there. I've got a needle in here, and this needle I put in here to help me clean my airbrush. Then I have my airbrush, my beauty brush. It's my gun. Okay. I haven't used this in a long time. We have this at school. We have class sets at school. Then we have our practice pieces and our caps. We have the, I put in here the, and the batteries in here for the speaker. But I put the plastic face. You can get these from Burmax. They come like 6 different eye shapes, but I cut them because I needed a class set and I didn't have enough money to buy a class set of the big sheets, so I cut all of the eyes. Instead of 1 sheet, I had 6 sheets, so I can have 6 students working on a palette at once. And so then I use these for stenciling, liners, eyeshadows, and such. So the only bad thing about this is it's a little hard to clean. Sometimes it stains, but that is what I have in my airbrush. Kit. So anytime that I'm going to teach it, I pull it out, and there we have it. So this is really fun. The students really, it's more of an advance. So if we don't get behind and we have the time, I do go through and teach the students this. If we run out of time, I absolutely do not. So it just kind of depends. If the students are really good and I feel like, wow, they're really advancing in their skills, they're doing good on their tests, they're really focused. If I feel like the students deserve to learn these extra fun things, I definitely take the time to teach them. If I feel that they probably could use some more practice or training on the basic skills and techniques that they have to learn, then I go ahead and just not pull this out. So some classes might get it some years, and some classes may not get it some other years. It just kind of depends. I kind of truly honestly play it by ear. I honestly should not have this here. I should have that better put away somewhere else, to be honest. But we are going to go with it. So this is what I have in my airbrush kit. Okay. Again, all of this that's in here is personal. This was not provided to me for me by the school. This is my personal one. So again, it's not something that I have to have. It's something nice to have that I personally had prior to me being able to order it through the school. So we do have class sets of these for the students, so that each student can have their gun, their airbrush beauty brush, so that they can practice this as well. So love, love, love when the students get to use this, because it's just something that they see in the industry and not something that's typically taught in a high school program. There's no time, one, probably more. Time is probably two. Money is one. That's a definite. So, but airbrush machines are now available through Burmax. I'm not sure if Mariana carries them, but I know they are available. You can also get them through Amazon, but definitely something fun to teach your students, something to keep them engaged, and something industry-based, industry standards, industry, how can I say, keep them up with industry trends. My goodness, I've been talking for too long. All right, so that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, so that way when I upload a video, you'll get a notification and you'll be able to see what's next. I've got one more bin, I believe, to share with you of the big bins, and of course I've got other smaller bins that I've got ready for virtual teaching. Good luck to everybody with this next semester coming up. Be patient with yourself, stay creative, and have fun. It's, all you can do is what you can with what you have, all right? So if you don't have all this stuff that you have, you new teachers, don't panic, don't go out and spend, a lot of money. Don't go put out money on your credit or debit or your credit cards, because this is a teacher of 10 years that has been in the industry for 20, that is just, I've been collecting, okay? None of this, what I've shown you, or in any of my previous videos, have I had overnight. It has definitely been a collection of over the years. And live and learn, it's been things that I've acquired personally throughout my career at the salon, freelancing, and while being a teacher, and also to something that some of the supplies and tools and resources that I've been able to obtain through school budget. I'm not stealing any of these things. I am simply borrowing them for virtual teaching. Some of the school supplies are here at my house. They're only supplies that I use for my classroom, so I'm not taking away from another teacher. Keep that in mind and be mindful of that, especially if you have multiple teachers in your department. I don't teach what my other co-teachers teach, so we kind of don't butt heads on that. Everybody kind of does their own thing, and we are very respectful of that. But if you do have multiple teachers that teach the same thing, be mindful. Don't take a kit or don't take something if they're going to need it, or just, have good communication and help each other. Hey, let me borrow it this week, and then you can borrow it next week. All right, so be creative, have fun, get that creativity sparking in your students, get those fireworks going in their creativity, so that they can be successful in their salon, their career, whatever the case may be. All right, so thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one.